Water, a myth. Hydration, something you fell for. It's not my fault you fell for the easiest trick in the book, drinking water. Loser. I set out to shatter my record. I had previously done a 90, I almost said 90 days again. I overestimate my potential. I did a 90-hour dry fast once. It was almost 4 days. I wanted to break it. I did break it. And we talk. So for those who have never heard of a dry fast, it's where you purposefully dehydrate yourself to unleash your own water to burn up hidden areas of diseases in your body. It's like a water fast, but 3 times as powerful. They say that, but the reason I agree with it is because whenever I do a water fast or a mystery fast of interesting looping waters, I'm not in ketosis until day 3. And then I get those ketone breaths and I'm like, oh, here I am. Whereas on a dry fast, I'm in ketosis that night. My body is searching and hunting for water. It burns the fat, releases water. It's like, okay, we can live. Just don't do this too long. You are going to do it too long? I hate you so much. So I somehow managed to do 108 hours, 4.5 days, nothing but nothing. No water, no food. I was showering. It was a soft baby dry fast that doesn't even count. I get it. You're a hero. Whatever. I needed my showers. And I did an enema on the first day just to start things off. Flush the gates. I think it's very important because I've done some dry fasts. If you have stuff in your colon, that just gets harder and harder as your body pulls water from it and you're left with rocks that no Zen cleanse could ever get out, even with my affiliate links down below. Don't even try it. Do try it and let me know how. I'll show you some footage of my decrepit ass breaking the fast in my end times. I was almost done for. I was so skinny, skinnier than I am now. I'm almost back to normal. What you're seeing, this freak, this is like the filled out version of me. I was done for. And my only reward is pink eye that I can measure scientifically. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy to have it. Just a little side note about this pink eye before we get started. I had a slight redness in the eye before the fast. I did the fast. This went away completely. I was like, look at that. My eyes, the whites are so white. I was like, wow, that healed. Immediately upon breaking the fast, like within a day, it's back. So something I'm eating is too acidic. I broke it with orange juice and pineapple and ginger. And I was like, what was I thinking there? Nothing was ripe in that section. Something's hurting me. But whatever, I live. Don't worry, I'll put urine in it. It'll be fine. You're worrying for no reason. Okay, so I start this fast Saturday night. I had a bit of water before bed, 10 p.m. That was my last sip. I wake up in the morning. I do an enema to flush everything out. You could, in theory, say my enema is where we started the dry fast, but I'm giving myself the 12 hours before that. So we did 4.5 days. If you want to only give me 4, okay, whatever. I still, with that, beat my old record. Yeah. So I was 132.6 starting. Did the enema. 131.6. Lost a pound of fruit sludge. And then the first day, it was calm. It was easy. I had less cravings than usual. Something about a dry fast. You're not putting in even any water. 0 cravings. I was so calm and peaceful, but tired and drained. So day 1 and 2 were totally fine. Like no nausea, no headaches from a dry fast, like no water. Usually you get a headache because you're dehydrated. No, you get more hydrated. And when I weighed myself, my body water percentage went up after the fast. Either my scale's broken or the universe is. So the first day I lose 2.6 pounds. The second day I lose 2.2. On the third day, that's when I felt more energy. For some reason, I kicked into panic mode. My body's like, you gonna do something? We have no food, no water. Go get us something. You want some energy? I'll free it up from your blubber here. Here, have some freely on us. It's on us. Go get food, please. But I didn't. And I felt pretty good that day. I was like, you know what? I almost was gonna break it. But then I felt so good. I was like, you know what? Going to bed on day 2, I was like, this sucks. I'm probably going to break it in the morning. I brought the oranges out, and then I felt so good on day 3. I was like, back you go in the fridge, geeks. And so I just kept going. And then day 4, I was like, oh, this sucks. This does suck. It was just fatigue and restlessness. That's all it was, and boredom of the mind. And I'm trying to like meditate at times. I'm reading lots of books. I'm wasting time watching YouTube. And I'm just cycling through websites like, give me something. Like, I don't know if I'm searching for dopamine or something. I was just like, give me news, anything. Distract me. This is so terrible. I want to eat. Anything. Instagram. I'm scrolling through Instagram for like viral cat videos where they're swatting. Did you know that cats have a faster reaction time than snakes? I saw one. It was biting it, and the cat's looking at it, and it's like, and it goes to bite, and it's like, no. I was having pretty terrible sleeps, but that just happens when you're fasting. Don't think that, oh no, I'm fasting. I can't sleep. This is so annoying. It is because you're stuck with your own mind. If you can somehow be comfortable with that, I can handle myself for a good 16 hours a day, and then I need a break. When you have to extend that out, it's like, imagine if we didn't have to sleep. That would be hell. So like, just know that you're not going to sleep as much, but the thing is, on day 4, I wake up. I know I'm going to break the fast. I was hoping that I slept in because I knew I was waiting until 10 a.m. to break it to get the full 12-hour cycle. And I woke up at 6 a.m. so thirsty and tired. And I was like, 4 hours? How? I was chilling. I'm going through stuff. I'm starting to read. That was what? 17 minutes passed. That's it. Time passed so slow in that last 4 hours. And then finally, I got myself some distilled water. What a reward. Oh boy, this fast is dragging on. Oh, it is dragging. Every minute feels like 95 hours. I've been waiting for 10 a.m. to hit. I have not slept well at all. I woke up at 6 a.m. I was hoping I did not wake up too far away from my 10 a.m. goal, but I did. Here we are, finally. 108 hours. What is this going to be like? I've never cried after water, after a dry fast. Everybody seems to. I hope it happens. I hope it happens for you. Let's go for it. My first sip of water, 108 hours, 4.5 days. Oh my God. Thank you. Distilled, of course. I'm doing it. I want to chug that so bad. I'm going to drink this slowly, they say, and then some orange pineapple juice awaits us. Finally, we can get back to normal life. This was hell. I was reading this book, The Phoenix Protocol, and in it, he says to break it in strange ways. I don't trust him at all. He's like a keto guy. I don't know, man. This is an inspiring book to read about dry fasting, all the things that could happen, autophagy, and just the cellular activity of the stem cells and burning up old things just to release water and like just burn them up as fuel. And that's fantastic. But people who break dry fasts and they start adding all these powders and okay, I need my magnesium citrate and the potassium, a little bit of sodium in there. Mix that up in a citrus blend and all these powders. It's like, what would you do in nature? You're starving, you're dry on a deserted island, and then finally, you stumble upon a coconut tree You think you're not gonna have the coconut water? You're gonna wait for a ship to drop you some magnesium citrate? Like, you would break it with whatever was there. You're not gonna die. Oh, a watermelon patch. I can't believe that was here the whole time. I haven't had water in 18 days. You would break it with watermelon. So I broke it with distilled water. It was so disappointing. I should have just went straight for the fruit juice like I did on my last one. I broke the 90 hour with watermelon juice, totally fine. Never again will I touch water after a dry fast. Straight to the fruit juice. Spike that insulin, cause a heart attack. That's the way to go. Now, before we talk about the incredible benefits I've experienced after the fast, I just want to say I continued to work out during the fast, but not hard. Initially, I was just doing my regular reps, and then by I think it was day 2, I was already like doing push-ups. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do regular push-ups, 1 set of regular push-ups, and then everything else was like 1 set of regular squats, no pistol squats. Pathetic. Like, I did 5 pull-ups, like the worst. But jumping jacks, 50 jumping jacks, add that to the bank. So in total, I lost 9.6 pounds. It was 2.6 pounds the first day, 2.2 the next, 2.2 the next, and then 2.6 again the 4th day. So it all came back very quickly. Like, I think I gained 5 pounds back that night, and I felt fully hydrated within, I would say, 2 days, maybe even 1.5 days. I was eating nothing but fruit. So it's like, it didn't take long to like just fill up my water stores again. Body bounces back, and then I lost a bunch of fat because the body burns the fat for fuel and to release more water. So dry fasting is just this super duper fasting protocol for weight loss if you need it. So that was the before and after, before the fast and after the fast, and now is like 6 days later, and I'm like back up again somewhat. I should look a little stronger and more filled out now. That was today after my little push-up workout. Now that I don't care much about muscle mass, like, I'm still working out, I'm still trying to build muscle, but I don't mind taking a week off to fast, to heal up some stuff, and then return to building muscle again. I'm not like desperate to be this huge hulking beast. And it's so freeing because I can just heal. Because fasting is the best way to heal. And if you have all this muscle and you're afraid to lose it, you're not going to fast and you're not going to heal. So as I look in the mirror, I'm not even seeing a muscle loss. Like, it's almost as if I maintained every cent of muscle I have. And it's like, okay, just my face got super thin. All the fat in my face was used as fuel and water. So that kind of sucked. But then we rebuild, and I'm only 2 pounds down from what I was when we started, if you include the enema. If you don't, that's 2 or 3 pounds. So a couple things I've noticed since breaking the fast. I'm no longer breaking out around here, and I'm eating the same foods. That's the weird thing. I feel like I starved off whatever parasite or bad bacteria was in there, causing me acne for some reason. It was always around here. Like, every couple days I would get a new zit here. It's like, why is this happening? I'm eating nothing but fruit. Fruity goodness. And then boom, not one zit in like a week and a half. My skin is much better. I know I've said that before on the channel. It's true. It's been true every time. Much better, and then it gets worse. And now it's much better than it was when it got worse. And it gets worse again. We ride the waves, but things are pretty good. Not except the eye. A little pink. But that's the color of love in a lot of cultures, so it's love eye, not pink eye. My digestion also seems much more calm and easier. Just things have been improving consistently and steadily for like 2 months since going fruit-based. It was a struggle in the beginning and like rocky roads, but getting easier and easier, more hydrated. Things are good. Today I had the perfect bowel movement. I've been wanting that for so long. I've had many of those over the past month, like just perfect. It's like, boom, there it is. That's what you shoot for. Perfection right there. This fast really just showed me how bored I can get. I have to conquer that because that's my main problem. I'm just looking for entertainment. I need to read more. So books are my thing now. You can't even see it, but there's a bookshelf right there that I just got. How fantastic is that thing? I bought that thing for $30 off some guy. It was fantastical. The Bible, most important book, right up there. It's not pink eye if you wink. ladies. So other than feeling utterly exhausted during the fast and cold, it was super cold in my apartment, my hands were freezing, my feet. I can't wait to do another one. Can't wait to beat it. I want to go 6 days, do 20 one day, if I can. And it's fantastic. I just want to gain weight now. Gain weight back so I can fast, just like the last video I made. Don't fast to eat. Eat to fast. Gain weight so you can fast longer. Don't fast so you can binge eat. And you will live long, my friend, or die in the night from a kidney disease. So other than still being very skinny and not loving the sucked in cheek look and my eye being infected with urine, I think it was a success. 108 hours. Never done that before, and that takes some discipline. I'm proud of that one. 4.5 days, no food, no water. Try it. I've seen lots of people doing it 7 days. Doctors tell you you'll die in 3. Like, yeah, okay. Maybe due to your medications. I know it's a controversial fast. Be careful. There's people who dying all over the place doing dry fasts. So just navigate that minefield the best you can. And I felt called to it, and I love it. And if I ever fast, if I want to do a water fast again, I am 100% starting the first day dry fast to get into ketosis faster, and then I'll consider looping real water and maybe some distilled. But I do want to do another dry. I feel like it was just so powerful. Just like eradicate any illness. It could. My last meal before starting the fast was just grapes, followed by dates, followed by spinach. Not the most ideal, dried fruit, followed by vegetables. That was dumb. So I should have just like juice fasted for 1 day. I don't know what the best way to jump into a dry fast is. As long as you do an enema the morning of, you should be good. You should be good, and hydrate with the fruits. I feel like that's key. Get a bunch of fruit electrolytes into your body, and then it will last for at least 20 days. No problem. So what's your experience on a dry fast? Let me know down below. How long have you been? It's not a contest down there bragging. Oh, I did 7 days. And then some other guy's like, I'm going to beat that. And then he dies. You want that on your watch? All I want is thumbs up on my watch. Thumbs down if your longest dry fast was the 1.5 hours between your breakfast and lunch. That's not a fast. That's just you living a life. You have to take some discipline and stop eating for a while you're awake. Just because you drink every 1.5 hours while you sleep doesn't mean that you're a Hindu master. I have brain damage. I'm going to go. Are you subscribing for more videos? I'll see you in the next one. I killed a lot of people with this one. Sorry, in advance.